Hello, gamers. This is Go To Gamer with our second episode for Stellaris. So you've been following us since last episode. Stellaris is a grand strategy game, and today we're just gonna pick up where we left off on a series on what would it look like if the good guys from Starship Trooper were to be in the Stellaris game. So we're playing as the Terran Federation. Right, Terran Federation. These are the human. This was the human race in the movie Starship Trooper, and we are going to get into our expansion, in our domination of the galaxy. So last episode we ended up with first contact with the first space race, and so I ended up with you guys, and we're going to start looking at it, right? You can see that people in Atlantis, they're starting to get scared about like this first contact. They don't know who they are. A lot of people are fearful that these excuse me, it's springtime, it's allergy season. So our people are fearful. They're scared that whether we know we can trust these alien species. How do we know they're not out there to kill us or to suck up all the resources from our planets? So all these people are saying, "Oh, we're scared. We need to proceed carefully." All right, so let's continue. So we have So let's look at who we came across. Let's see, our ship came across these Alpha Menace. We have no idea who they are. They look pretty scary. They look pretty big too. Oh, and they're gone. Because we out already. So good job, First Fleet. It's just one Corvette right here. Just one teeny tiny Corvette that's exploring the universe. There's no way to fight them. So we know that they are very close to our home. Oh, we've encountered some former alien vessels in the system, and I'm not gonna bother reading this. So we found another set of alien species. We're calling them Beta Menace. Let's see who they are. Oh, we have these crystal stuff right here, and there's quite a lot of them. Like they are at power level like 400, 300, 300. There's no way I'm going up against them. This alien, right? This fleet has a power level of 1,000. When we look at our ship, right, our power level is at maybe like 25. It's barely anything. Like right now we have to play it safely. We have to play it low and stay low, lay low, and don't like stir up anybody. Because the worst thing last thing we want to do is to get some aliens like attacking us. So for now we're just gonna lay low. I'm gonna play it safe. And yeah, we're gonna be careful and not do anything stupid. With two. So you can see at the galactic view, you can see like different systems with like a planet globe on it, right? So when you see like a planet globe, it means that there's like a habitable planet or potentially habitable planet depending on the color. Right, and that means we could create a colony ship and actually settle there. So look, we have encountered another alien species. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Saturtoni system. These strange objects have been flagged as Gamma Menace. So notice how every time we see an alien race, we just call them a menace. And this is very consistent with our race trait. The fact that we are xenophobic. We are afraid of new race, and we're being true to the Starship Troopers series, where the Terran Federation was very fearful of alien races. Right, so we should continue with it. And you can see like this. You can see right here it says Loza. There's like a question mark on it shows that this is actually another empire that we've come across. We don't know who they are yet, right? But we can take a look right here and see who they are. We probably won't be able to know like that race, but this is definitely another player. This is actually definitely another player. This is an NPC or like an AI player. And you can see just like us, they have a planet, they have like a space station that was shown up here. They have like their research ship and all this stuff. We don't know who they are yet, but eventually we will research communication and we can talk with them and trade with them. But usually that involves spending research point on that. And for now, my focus is on just getting a research started. I don't want to take my scientists off their current research projects just to come in contact with these races. And given the fact that we are role-playing as a xenophobic race, we are not going to do that. We can let them make the first contact, first outreach to us. So we're going to make them do the work in translating and decoding. Right? And we're just going to play as a defensive species right now. And of course, right, we have encountered some form of alien vessels or in the Congaff system, and they've been flagged as Congaff until we can learn more about them. So you can see, as we're getting out there, we are learning more about learning that we are not alone. There are all these alien races out there. Okay, mass extinction. Looks like this is a storyline thing. Our first stumbling steps into the void beyond Earth were not motivated solely by curiosity, or a desire to conquer the unknown, or a need to leave our mark on the galaxy. The biosphere of Earth has undergone rapid changes in the past few centuries, and prominent scientists warn that Earth may be faced with the beginnings of a mass extinction event. That cyclical purging of life that is inseparable from planetary existence in the greater cosmos. A research plan has been put together to study a number of planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical incidents or planet-bound catastrophes. We hope that by restructuring these events, a similar fate may be avoided for Earth and the human race. It falls to you as the president of the Terran Federation to ensure that this expedition is carried out. So it looks like we got a quest. We have a quest to investigate a bunch of planets, right, to see how they die out so that we can prevent these stuff from happening on Earth. Because right now we only have one planet, which is Earth. And we lose it, we're dead. And this is also part of the storyline, I guess, and they want to make it seem like that they get some of the game moving, right, by giving us quests. And this is cool, I love this picture. This is like a picture of like a parliament, right? Or like a senate, or like a house of commons, depending on where you are, right? You can see that all these representatives from different cities, counties, or like states, provinces, right? And then you have like the executive branch, right? You have the president and the house speakers. Yeah, so you can see like the guys at Paradox really put a lot into this game to make it feel like it's a game for those who are into like political science. So yeah, so let's see. We're gonna start a new quest called Extinction Through the Ages. Event chain. So this is our quest page, right? You can see all these quests of situation we can face. Right, so you can see that this is what's the quest that we have. We have to look at these planets. Broken planet, burned planet, chilly planet, desolate planet, noxious planet. We have to send a research vessel over. Of course, these are the aliens I was talking about. Alpha Menace, Beta Menace, all these guys. We can actually put in like start a research project, put in 8 months into it. It's going to take up our time. And I'd rather spend our researchers' time doing actual research. Right, maybe later on we'll put some efforts into these stuff, but for now, we are role playing. We're going to be true to our role play character trait, which is xenophobic empire. We're going to have a very militant perspective where we say we'll shoot first and ask questions later. We'll shoot at them and destroy them, right, to protect ourselves. Then we'll ask questions later. So let's look. We have another survey, another not survey, but another quest, habitable world survey. We know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien we have found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. So, we have a quest to we have an opportunity to start a new quest. We can say a commendable initiative which will start a new quest chain for surveying habitable world. Or we can go here and say we have more important matters to focus on, which ends this quest that wants to start and gives us extra influence points. I like the idea of doing more quests. So let's go here, commendable initiative, and you see we have a quest where we have to survey 8 worlds. Oh look. So this is some desolate planet. We have desolate planet right here. The planet in the system still wears the fossilized traces of a past ecology on its sleeve. What could turn a thriving biosphere into a blasted wasteland? A special project has been issued to trace the source of this disastrous transformation. So we have a planet with a quest here, and we can start sending our research ship over later on. So now we have we should get our builder ship and give him some tasks to stay busy. Alright, we have another anomaly. There is a significant scanning of the surface of the world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, looks like massive rifts look like writing. So it looks like this planet, Alpha Centauri A, has like rifts that look like someone was writing on it. So let's kind of research team there to research it up. And we're going to start building some space stations around here. Oh no, fleet destroyed. Someone died. Who died? So it looks like I got a ship that got, and the ship here got destroyed by alien menace. I don't know who they are, but wow, they look like they're pretty tough. The fact that we just wandered into the system, I guess we were unlucky and we got destroyed. And as I said at the beginning, that yeah, I sort of was expecting something like this to happen, where our ships may get destroyed if we wander into bad neighborhoods. You can see our fleet report, right? So we have these sapphire crystal sharding. So yeah, I'm sort of cheating right here. The fact that we can see what we have, and this is a bug that I think of Stellaris needs to fix, right? Because we can see like who we're going up against, with names and everything. Even though this was before we figure it out. You can see they still call beta menons, but we've already identified who they are. So let's continue on. So we have ships going about here, identifying different worlds. So we have Arctic world, we have like Savannah world, we have more Savannah world. So this would have been a good neighborhood if we are. Oh look, who's this fighting? Oh no, I have another ship. I just wander into a system, into looks like a pirate system. I think he's a goner. He needs like 20 days before he can escape. Yeah, he's a goner for sure. Yep, he's dead. So yeah, so you have to always budget these losses. Okay, so failure. Oh no. Science officers reported that the origin of the scarring that was observed turned out to be natural after all. Okay, yeah, so it was a failure, but wasn't like a major failure where I lose a ship. Okay, so I don't know what is this guy doing. Okay, so this guy just, yeah, I'm gonna give you one more task, and you have nothing better to do and just following like the other guy. You're gonna travel all the way here. I don't think you'll survive, but whatever. Let's look at this fleet. This fleet is also following this guy too. I'm going to give you a task. You can do find out who our neighbors are here. You can fly close to the rim. You can fly all the way around the rim. And I don't think you survive, but whatever. Yeah, and this guy is almost done. I think, yeah, this guy's done now. I think then your task is you can to fly out. You can fly here, here. Yeah, right now we are in the stage where we want to find as many planets as we can. The fact that, yeah, we go try to locate as many planets, habitable planets, that yellow globe planets that we can pick. Right now, things aren't looking all too great because we have only 2 like starter planets that we can habit. Yeah, we can colonize. So we need to double up our efforts. Okay, I'm going to change this a bit. I'm going to, yeah, I really need to discover this part of the neighborhood because this is like our backyard. We need to find out who's here. Oh no, try this thing. We need to quickly survey this whole area. This is like a backyard where most of the stuff. We have a lot of planets here that are still within our reach, and it's better that we figure out what planets we have before someone else starts colonizing in our backyard. So yeah, you can see the way that I set travel points. Right? I try to be smart so that people don't double back. And then afterwards, after you have all these, you can go all the way here. If you survive, yay. Otherwise, it's nice knowing you. Alright. We can see there's a lot of hostile aliens around here. And eventually we will build a fleet and we can wipe out all of these guys so that we can expand there. But for now we're still new, we're still getting ourselves out there. There's no point in doing much right now. Alright. Hey, we are receiving a transition from the Lozavada Blessed Assembly. So they appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Alright, so it looks like an alien race is reaching out to us. And these plant guys. Okay, so these plant guys reach out to us. They are an authoritarian and fanatic spiritualist race. So these plant guys are reaching out to us. So what do they want? The High Inquisitor, Rhizone of Ray, and the rest of the religious council bids you greetings. We provide spiritual guidance to the Lozavada Blessed Assembly, and our stated goal is to lead this great nation on a path to salvation. Do not cross this path, and we may live in friendship. So these guys are just introducing themselves, right? They say that they are on a path to salvation. Well, we're not religious because our trait is we are actually we are materialists, and we are xenophobic, and we are militarists. So we are pretty opposite of them. So what should we say? We do not care for your frivolous morality. That would be really mean to say that. We can say keep our way, we'll make you. So we will not be held back. I think we should just stick with this, right? Keep our way, and we will also keep out their way. And especially when we're still new, right? There's no point in starting a fight that early in the game. So let's see. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footages of these bizarre creatures is spreading through media outlets across the Terran Federation, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities on Earth. The strange Xenos appear to have achieved a complete level of technology similar to our own. They are clearly spacefaring. Nor do they regard a great species with fear, hatred, or co-indifference is anyone's guess. So So this was our first encounter with an intelligence species, intelligent life species, right? And so this is not like an NPC like mob, right, in space, but this is like another player, a potential one of the 24 other players that I said at the beginning. Right? So this is a real race. We could be doing diplomatic relationships. We could be creating alliances or like fighting against them in the future. So that's why, like right now, like our xenophobic citizens are scared. They are scared because they're worried that they may conquer us. And if we're going to roleplay to the Terran Federation, we're gonna have to be the militant guys. We're gonna have to be the tough guys, and we're gonna be standing a firm ground. So they should assume the worst. All right. So let's continue on. Right, we have some miners. We have this miner guy right here. Probably should get him ready to build another mine. Oh yeah. So these are some. Up here are some notices. You can see, right? Actually, I'm going to. So start off, we have some tradition. We can adopt a new tradition. I actually know what we want to adopt for tradition. I actually want to go for prosperity for now. I'm going to go for prosperity. Cost a bit of culture, but the reason for that is because we're going to focus on the economy, right? Even though we're a war race, I believe that we have a strong economy. We can support the wars that we will be conducting. So let's start off with building an economy, and then we'll start waging wars on others. It also gives us a reason to protect what we want, right? We want to protect our prosperity. We want to protect our economy. Okay, let's look at mass extinction broken planet. Our astronomers are confident that the asteroid belt in the system was once a habitable planet, torn under by unknown forces. A special project has been issued to study one of the asteroid fields in the belt. So which one? Okay, so we have to study this asteroid belt right here. Wow, so far away. It's alright. Alright, so now let's go and start building some mining stations. So you notice how this mining station is now it's now 60 minerals, right? Because we set that special civic or culture on prosperity. Now that all of our mining stations are cheaper. And my focus right now, you want to build as many mining stations as we can at this early game, because right now we're not getting a lot of mining minerals. I want you to build up our mining station. We want to build up our inflow of minerals so that we can be strong. Right? We can be strong and we can do more. Oh look, we have more alien. We met with more alien, and they call this out. We're calling them Delta Menace. And who are they? Looks like this is another race. We can even tell because there's like a question mark thing right here. And it looks like a scout, either a scout or yep, it's a research vessel. Okay, we have another one. We stumbled across a faint alien signal during the survey of the planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit, which contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Yeah, let's research this. Hey, we have another alien race that reaching out to us. Artisan Troop. Hey, the birdie race with 4 eyes and feathers. Hi, bird. A visitor. This is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Troop. Our members have dedicated their lives in the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all the other things which make the existence bearable to a sentient being. Please, if you like to share wonders of creation, do not hesitate to contact us. So it looks like these guys are like an NPC race, Artisan Troop. We can figure out where they are first. Nope. I have no idea where they are. But in fact, I've stumbled across some NPCs right here. Oh yeah, so now you can see. Remember that Loza race that we came across? Loza Blessed Assembly. So this is their territory. They have all these planets right here. Right. And this is where we are. And I was going to say they have quite a number of planets. I don't know what kind of planet they. Here's Savannah World, so seems like they've hit the jackpot. Savannah, 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 Tumro. Okay, so yeah, so seems like they have like these 3 planets in their pocket. They can easily colonize. While we have like maybe like a 1 continental world and 2 continental world. And of course, Earth being a third one, we have a tropical world which we can settle on, but we'll have like a penalty because it's not a continental world. But nevertheless, I think we are in good hands for now in this early stage of the game. Okay, I'm going to set this guy. When he gets here, he's going to explore these planets right here. Okay. Oh, so this is here. So this is some Kongak. This is the music artist in Ars Artem. So this. So yeah. So if you're not familiar with these guys, these guys. I believe they're part of Guardians expansion with extra race and this is like an NPC like a store, right, where you can trade resources for culture and other things. So let's see. We wish to become the patron, organize a festival across the world. Yeah, so you are so this is like an artist group, right? So it's like think of it as like a musician group or like an artist group or like an actors guild, right? And basically you trade resources for happiest culture. So we are the Artisan Troop. The troop consists of several stations inhabited by creatures of many worlds, all unified in a desire to create new beauty for these safe havens. They bring their ideas and methods from around the galaxy, and together we will find their ultimate expression of self. We provide many services to those who wish to enjoy our art. If you help sponsor our work, we might even be willing to organize larger events for your people. So let's see, what if I do that? We have encountered some these within flag as Zeta rings. Oh yeah, so we came across more people, and then let's look at we wish to commission an art piece. Oh yes, you can see, right, you have to pay influence, you have to pay minerals, and they'll create some art for us. It's sure to bring joy to the people of Empire. Yeah, we can't afford that. No, we can't. What would we say we should become a patron? I was trying to pick on more recent decoration cost. We have a 10-year program of a one-time startup cost. So what does it cost? Wow, it costs a lot of energy. But we do have this modifier called Patron of the Arts, where we can have more unity. So it seems like these guys they are probably part of from the banks or the Utopia expansion, where you do get more unity, you get happiness with them. So now we can't afford this because we're still new, but we know that there are these artist guys that we can partner with, and this is pretty similar to like how real life works, right? How human history has been like, right? You have these artists out there, they are very talented people, they have great creation, but they can't survive on their own, and they do need like a wealthy wealthy aristocrat to support them, to be the patron, so that they can continue to focus on the discoveries. So yeah, so let's look at where Archimedes is. So we have a new discovery. Oh yeah, so he's discovering the story right here. Let's speed up time. So this is a Sirius system. So let's look at Alpha Centauri. We have these toxic kelp. We have dangerous wildlife and mountain range, but we do have some places to colonize. Looks like a small planet. I don't think we can do much. And an abandoned life pod. An abandoned life form was detected in close orbit of Sirius 5. It is covered in scratch marks, presumably when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest that it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ATF Archimedes managed to open the pod, revealing the murder remains of a reptilian alien clad in a uniform. Clutched in one of his claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. So it looks like this was an escape pod that was discovered. And I'm right now I'm at about 30 minutes right now, so yeah, I'm going to end this episode right here, and we can continue part 3 later. So I'll see you then.